back to the channel. Another day, another brick full of comments I could go through. And some of them are good. Some of them are, have you tried plugging in the keyboard and mouse? Buddy. Oh shit, bro. When I first seen that comment, I was like, huh? What? And then the person that responded is like this, like that comment's good. You know the UI doesn't change with input. It changed with the the game, bro. Like we have the console version of the game. We won't get keyboard and mouse inputs. And you want to know how I know that? Because guess what? I fucking tried when I got the game. I tried when I got the game. We don't have keyboard and mouse inputs on console. And yeah, I could have played this on PC easily. I said that in my other video after this one, because this is the original video everybody's still commenting on. The video is actually getting a whole lot of traction. I enjoy that. YouTube like to, push controversy over content anytime. So if you have a whole lot of people engaging with you, whether it's good or bad, YouTube loves that shit. They just push it out to everybody. They want everybody to be mad. They want everybody to be upset. And that's kind of how this video is kind of going off. But of course I tried keyboard and mouse. I tried that when I first bought the game. It doesn't work on console. Kind of sad because other CRPGs do have keyboard and mouse support on console. And it's nice. Another thing Baldur's Gate 3 kind of took a step back on. This is all I was saying in that video. That there's a lot of things that Larian did right before that they didn't do this time. And I'm like, what happened? And a lot of people saying that it's because it's a computer RPG. Larian makes CRPGs. That's their specialty. Why is this one the exception to that rule? It's still a CRPG. It's still a good CRPG. I never said it was a bad game. People are coming at me like I'm saying like, oh, Baldur's Gate 3 is shit. No, nigga, there's just problems. And a lot of those problems I said in my original video. I think I said it in my second video. A lot of those problems people are just going to chalk up to, oh, D&D rules. And a lot of people do. There's a whole lot of, well, actuallys that came to the chat. There's a whole lot of them. Talking about D&D fucking 5e and shit. And I'm like, bro, nigga, I'm playing the game, nigga. I'm playing the CRPG on my console. I'm not sitting at the table with my bros, bro, with our cross-play suits on, D&D and with the Dungeon Master. They could have made this shit more accessible when they made it a game. They kind of did in a lot of ways. In a lot of ways, they fucked up the CRPG mechanics in a game. And replaced for D&D mechanics that are just not that good. So when you come from playing their other games, because a lot of people probably played Baldur's Gate 3, it was like, yeah, I love CRPG. No, nigga, no. Because if you go play a good CRPG, let's take you back to Divinity. Let's take you to Pillars, bro, some good CRPGs. And then you would be like, oh, okay. Let's keep going, though. This guy, he said, also 18 hours is not very long. What? 18 hours is not very long? Because you're 60 hours in and you're still in Act 2? Bro, do you know? That's almost a full day of playing. What are you saying? He said you haven't played very far to complain about levels. Hold on, let's see what else he had to say. The skeleton is based on D&D. I told you there was going to be a whole lot of well actuallys in this chat. Saying like, oh, it's D&D this, D&D that. Like, literally, the scapegoat for Larian in this game, with every complaint I have, is because it's D&D rules. I said that in this video. No, I said that in my original video. This is the second video. He didn't watch the original one. So he watched the second one first. I linked the original one on there. So if he goes to watch it, I mean, he could probably come back later and be like, oh, well, my bad, bro. Because I mentioned at the end of the video, I'm like, watch. All this should be chalked up to D&D rules. And that's what I said in that video. I don't like D&D. I like RPGs. I don't like Dungeons and Dragons. That is what this game has taught me. Because D&D fucking sucks. I said that. in my original video. And I still agree with that to this day. Because why the fuck is all this bad shit chalked up to, oh, it's D&D rules. You just gotta deal with it. Come on now, bro. CRPGs are better than that. So if RPGs have grown out of D&D rules and they got better for players to play, why the fuck would I want to deal with D&D rules? That is a valid question to ask. Why the fuck is D&D rules this bad? There's a lot you can get out of it. There's restrictions, there's, there's goods, there's bads, there's faults, but like when you're playing the game for sheer enjoyment of playing games and they hinder you on purpose because that's the rules. And this man said his fireball was doing 20 in 18 hours. Because of what? Because he was eating tadpoles and doing quests. So if you don't eat tadpoles and do quests, you don't get fucking 20 damage on your fireball. So what if you do quests and you don't eat tadpoles? Because I did that. And guess what? My fireball is still doing 1 in 10. What do you mean, bro? It's a cantrip, and he didn't watch the original video because people in the comments were literally arguing about the cantrips and how they only level up every 5 levels or something like that. They scale different every 5 levels, and I didn't know that. The game doesn't tell you that either. I guess you just figure that the fuck out as you play the game because that wasn't explained when you start the fucking game, bro. Then he said he found a bug where Lizelle fell through the map. I haven't found any clipping issues. But like the transitions and stuff, they do bug out quite a bit. I don't know what he was I don't know what Buddy was saying. With Baldur's Gate 3 over DOS. I don't know what the fuck that mean. So oh, he's talking about Divinity. Fuck no, bro. That's why you got no fucking likes. You got no likes. You got no responses because everybody know that's a fucking lie. Baldur's Gate is a good game. But saying it's a better game than Divinity Original Sin 2 is a fucking lie, bro. It might be a more hyped game. It might be a more critically acclaimed game. But if you're talking about just base gameplay, bro, base enjoyment and combat, come on now, bro. Divinity sweeps. Divinity sweeps, bro. Baldur's Gate is a good game. The role playing elements in Baldur's Gate is lovely. I like interaction. Some of the interactions you kind of be scuffed in because if you don't have the right checks, then you're cooked. You got to kill everybody in the village, and that's fine, bro. There's sometimes things happen. You can't really control that. But to say it's better than Divinity Original Sin is crazy, bro. Larian wouldn't even let you say that shit to them because Baldur's Gate 3 is not that. And then I think he was responding to somebody because you have access to both. That is confusing. They messed up. Yeah, because you don't get access to both. They fucking lied. That's why I'm like, there's a fucking bug in this game. But the Will Actually guy was like, oh no, you have too many spell slots. I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you saying, nigga? And look, this is like 1 a.m. We were still up playing fucking Baldur's Gate 3. Me and Flog was playing Baldur's Gate 3. It's like 1 a.m. And I'm trying to read this nigga comments. They're coming in. I'm talking about like 4 or 5 or 6 of them. And I'm like, what the fuck is he doing, bro? It's 1 a.m. I had to sleep for 4 hours, go to the gym, make this video. Nigga, what the fuck? And then more people talking about D&D rules and how he don't care about the console version because he plays on PC. And that's a problem, bro. That's a problem. Like, you can not care about console because you're a PC gamer. A lot of PC gamers are like that. I play on PC when it's relatively convenient to what I want to do. And I play on console when it's relatively convenient to what I want to do. And when there's PC games I can't get on console, I play them on PC. So I have the best of both worlds. I have a great PC, I got a great console. I can enjoy myself like that. But the fact that you be like, you don't give a fuck about console features and shit because you play on PC doesn't change the facts, bro. And yeah, he was saying D&D 5e rules is why all this shit in the game is like that. And I'm like, okay. Oh, look, this guy. Oh, this is the guy from 1 a.m. This is the guy. It's so you have two versions of the same spell, but you still have the same amount of spell slots. That's not what I was talking about with that bug, bro. It's like he didn't even listen to me when he started defending this shit. He said you shouldn't choose to get more spells that you already have. Already, honestly. Do you not? Do you? He didn't watch the fucking video when he wrote this shit? Something like Battlecaster would be a ton better. Because then your concentration would not break easily. What the fuck does concentration have to do with what the hell I said the bug was? The bug was they give you a spell. They give like you level up, and they're like this spell you can use every day after long rest, and you don't have to slot it no more. But you also get to keep your spell that you have slotted. That is what it says to you. Two different versions of this spell. You get the original spell you have, and you get the one that you get to use once a day. That's always slotted. Why the fuck does it take your original spell away then? That's the bug in the game. That is the bug in the game. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about because they literally have you slot a spell that you already have. So you can have one that you can use once a day after you rest. You don't have to slot that one. So if you want to just put a spell on or that you want to take a slot back and put a different spell on, it's for that. But it says you get to keep both spells if you slot the same spell. Like if you have one spell already slotted, and you get to keep your original spell, but you don't get to keep the original one. That's the problem. Why would they say that in the game if it's not fucking true, bro? It's not true. Either they lied to you or the game is bugged. That's why I put that. This man is talking about battle casters and fucking concentration. What the fuck is he on about, bro? I don't know. I don't know. And then he's talking about Fireball. Oh yeah. I think this is the one I was reading while I was playing the game. He said, if you want to do more with Fireball, if you insist on using it. No, I don't insist on using it. That's what I was saying. It's like he didn't even watch my video, bro. He didn't watch the video when he started typing because I don't want to fucking use Fireball. That is what I was complaining about. I have all these spells, all these great spells, but I have 6 spell slots, 7 spell slots. So I can use my favorite spells 6 or 7 times, depending on if I use Featherfall, if I use Misty Step, outside of combat a couple times. I have no fucking spells when I get into battle. So then I have to spam Fireball because that's all I fucking have, bro. That is what I was saying. It's like he didn't watch it. And he was like, fucking throw oil or wine and then burn them. Bro, you acting like I never played an RPG before. Divinity rewards you for being proactive and creative with spellcasting. That's why they give you every fucking category of spells, every element of spells is there at your disposal. You can mix and match them bitches to do what? Combo shit. I literally had Divinity 1, my spellcaster was Earth and Fire. You drop a boulder on a nigga, it creates a fucking oil slide. You throw flare on that bitch, level 1. You combo that shit. You're deleting people. You don't have that in this game. And this man said throw oil or something. What are you doing? Trying to set up a battle fucking 3 turns away to throw oil? It takes an action. You don't get to attack that turn. The second time you get to attack, they might have moved out of the fucking oil already. So now you have to do what? Throw oil again? Or something better. You have a teammate that's more valuable than you in battle to throw the oil. Now they don't get to attack. This is what you're saying. What are you talking about, bro? Did you talk about just electrocute people with like water and electric? Yes, nigga, I played Divinity. I know you can combo things. This game doesn't do it well. Why? Divinity did it perfect. Because you could set that shit up on your turn. You don't get one action. And then you have to wait. That is the problem with this game. This game rewards creativity if you want to pander to the fucking mage by having everybody else do the heavy lifting, and then the mage just comes in and just detonates the combo. What the fuck? So all my frontliners just gotta burn to death because I want to set up a fire spell explosion, and I need them to do it. So I need them to throw the oil. I need them to place the barrels, and then I just blow it up from behind. That and what happens when you the one that start the battle? Because I have higher initiative, bro. Usually my little fucking wizard starts battle every time. Number one. Somebody like that motherfucker too. Kind of crazy. He said not just spell spamming. Really? Then why the fuck do they give you a firebolt that you can use infinitely that only does 1 to 10 damage for 5 levels? And you can't even spam spells in this game. Why? Because you get 1 action a turn. Divinity let you spam spells, and it was a better fucking game for it. Because you didn't feel like you were doing not a damn thing as a mage, as a magic user. Come on now, bro. He's not done. Then he talk about they could litter the game with people you can slaughter for shits and giggles at higher levels. But instead, most of the time, you advance areas that challenge. The challenges advance the difficulty because they are higher levels too. What is he on about? I wish it would timestamp what the fuck he's responding to. Because I didn't say shit about just randomly slaughtering people for shits and giggles at higher levels. He said there's an entire challenge rating system in Dungeons and Dragons to balance team strengths to monsters and enemy strength. In Mike, you just feel like a god once you hit level 10. What? If you're relying on cantrips as a main source of damage at level 5, then you need help with your spells and item selection. I never said I was relying on them. I said you go in a fucking battle and you have no ammunition to use actual spells. So you have to rely on fucking cantrips. Why? Because you can't cast a spell. You have no spell slots. You walk from battle to battle. You have no more spells, bro. You gotta use cantrips. You have to. Why? Because you don't have no spell slots. You can't even regenerate your spell slots in battle. They have an ability to let you regenerate 1 or 2 spell slots. You can't even use that bitch in battle. You have to use it outside of battle. So what are you doing when you run out of spell slots? You're going to sleep. That doesn't change the fact of what I said is true. After you do a battle, as a fucking wizard, you're going to sleep. Why? Because you want to do spells. If I want to do an environmental spell, if I want to do fucking Featherfall, so we can jump off some shit, off a fucking cliff, land down there, I gotta go to sleep. Then I gotta do the battle. Then I gotta go to sleep again. Why? Because I'm gonna use spells to help my team win. So either you don't use the spells to help your team win, or you use the spells to help your team win, and then you gotta go to fuck to sleep after every battle. That is exactly what that means, bro. It doesn't change the fact. You can say all this bullshit, and it doesn't change the fact. And he's talking about you can learn spells from scrolls, yes. But how are you going to cast those spells in those spell slots? You're fucking not. You only can cast 1 spell every turn, too. Until you get higher level, maybe. And you might be able to cast 2. Who knows? That still doesn't change. It doesn't change nothing that I said. You saying this changes nothing that I said. Because he said it's very rare to need to use them. No, it's not. Because you play the game like a game. You're going to walk from battle to battle. Because you go into a battle, you slaughter them, you walk into another battle, you have no more ammunition to slaughter. And then you'd be like, oh, I should probably go to sleep. You learn it the hard way. You learn that the hard way. Unless like you go on YouTube before you play every game and watch every playthrough possible so you can know exactly how to min-max. I'm not you, bro. I like to play games. So I load the game up. I get in that bitch. I do the tutorial. Whatever they teach me, I'm learning. And then you learn how to play the game as you play it. But he's not done. See, look. Oh, I never even seen this one. Will actually guy knows he's a will actually. This nigga's trying to tell me about the game and upcasting them. But guess what? You can't just upcast fucking cantrips. They're stagnant. They're 1 to 10 until they level up. You can upcast other spells, but then you need a spell slot. And you know what they do in this game? They don't give you enough fucking spell slots. So you have 4 level 1 spell slots. I think I have 4 level 1 spell slots. I think I have 2 or 3 level 2 spell slots. If I use a level 2 spell, level 2 spell slot goes away. And lo and behold, I use fucking Misty Step to teleport somewhere that my fucking warriors can jump that distance for ease. I have the Misty Step over there because I can't fucking make that jump. So let that be the fucking case. I lose another level 2 spell slot. So I get in a battle. I have 1 more level 2 spell slot and 4 level 1s. And level 1 spells aren't as good as level 2s. We know that. So once I use my weak level 1 spells, because they're not as good as my level 2 ones, what am I left with, bro? What am I left with? The fucking cantrips that don't do any fucking thing. And he said, look, the cantrips are just so you never completely out of spells. Yeah, but they're ass. They're trash. So you are out of spells. Because once you're out of spells that take spell slots, you're throwing 1 to 10 fucking damage, bro. And hopefully you get a fucking 10. Because you can roll a 1. You can roll a 1. And you can hit a 1. Or you can just fucking miss outright. All these words, bro. All these words, bro. And then he talk about fucking Dungeons and Dragons 5e. Bro, I don't care where they got their ideas from. I just care that it doesn't feel good in game. It doesn't change anything. He said Dungeons and Dragons is a complex system. It's not a complex system, bro. It's not a complex system. It's a fucking dial back system. It's a dial back system. It's a motherfucking gutted system. Because if you turn out, if you make a fucking mage in this game, and by level 10, you can throw out spells. You can combo shit. You can do damage on your turn. You would just be the equivalent of a base level Larian Studios fucking Divinity mage. That's not a more complex system. This is a more stretched out system. Because in Divinity, you get strong. And you get stronger faster when you're smarter about it. So if you know you have 2 level 1 spells that can combo together instead of 2 singular level 1 spells, you cast both of them bitches together on your turn, you do more damage. Yes. Brilliant. But in this game, you get a level 1 spell, you can use that bitch 3 times. Rather you miss, rather you hit, and if you hit, rather you do damage or not. You get 3 of those spells. You don't get to combo any fucking thing because you can't throw a barrel and do a spell at the same time. No, they take the same exact fucking action point. So you can't do a damn thing. But so you gotta choose. Do I throw this barrel? Does it make it? Why? Because mages can't throw shit. They're trash. Or do you attack them? Hopefully you can kill them. I choose to attack. You attack them. You do 4 damage. You got 40. On a spell that could do max 27 damage. Holy fuck. Now he's walking up to beat your shit out of you. What do you do next? You can't do anything. It's not your fucking turn. That is exactly what the fuck they did. Then some guy asks, "What is this at where you should your library?" Is he talking about the Xbox dashboard? Is that a Megami picture from the ending of a Jujutsu Kaisen? And then someone understand your concerns about the rogue. My first character is a rogue, and it felt underwhelming playing him during Act One. My rogue right now, bro. Me and Flog was playing yesterday up to this morning, and the rogue is just. I never complained about the rogue. I just complained that the rogue doesn't play like a rogue in every other RPG. It starts off the worst fucking rogue I've ever played. But now it feels like a standard rogue. So now at level 4, my level 4 rogue feels like a level 1 rogue in Dragon Age Origins. That is exactly the equivalence I could say. My level 4 rogue right now in Baldur's Gate 3 feels like level 1 rogue in Dragon Age Origins. And I'm happy with that. All this time, all this fighting, all this leveling, and I finally feel like a level 1 Dragon Age Origins rogue. I can stab people in the back. I can get critical damage when I'm stealthy. And it only took to level fucking 4 in this game to feel like a level 1 rogue in Dragon Age Origins. And I'm like, god damn. God damn, it feels good to be a standard rogue again. And I'm level fucking 4. It's only up from here, I know that. But I'm level 4 in this game now, and I feel like a level 1 rogue in Dragon Age Origins. And that made me happy. I literally got behind a person, stabbed them, and did 2 crits. I was like, holy fuck, 40 damage. It felt so good. It felt so good to finally do something. Because I stealthed the nigga. When you stealth a nigga from level 1 to 3, you do absolutely fucking nothing. Why? You don't have advantage. You don't have advantage. It's oh my gosh, bro. That's just the annoying part. Because I could be miles away with a fucking crossbow aiming at a person's brain. I can't stealth arrow them. Why? I don't have advantage. You can't do that. What game? Are you serious? Yes, the game is serious, bro. The game is serious. Until you get some passives. You said the Guardian has a twist I know you won't fucking like. Damn. See, me and uh me and Chris D Ace, we've been talking. He was at the live streams. He said this shit was already gay. Oh, he's talking about when I got beat on. Y'all need to watch the gameplays. I need to record more gameplays. But yeah, this is me reading the comments that came up that I haven't responded to yet. And I mean, y'all can keep leaving comments. I'm gonna keep reading them. It's not like I'm opposed to listening to it. That's why I asked for it. I ask for people to to tell me how they see what I see. Because I know I'm not fucking tripping. And a lot of people be like, okay, bro, I understand what you're saying, but this is why it's like this. I hate that part. That this is why. Because they could have not did it. The game would have been better off if they not did it. But I mean, they wanna stay honored to the source material. I understand. They wanna follow the manga, word for word, bar for bar. They don't want to put no filler in it. I understand, bro. But don't expect me to like that bitch goes seasonal. But yeah, I'm in this right here. So thank you all for watching, like, subscribe if you're new. I enjoy reading comments, bro. I enjoy reading comments. I enjoy interacting with everybody on the in the comment section. I wish I could respond to more comments faster, but people type fast as fuck. Like this nigga commented like 2 or 3 times in the same 4 hour period. I couldn't read all them bitches, bro. Not at the same time. Oh my goodness, bro. And I was playing the game at the time. I was literally playing Baldur's Gate 3 at the time. So thank you all for watching, like, subscribe if you're new. Hey, leave more comments, bro. I'm here. I'm ready to talk, and I'll see y'all in the next video.